What's up, Trout? How you doing? Oh, Necro looks like he's been in here already. Y'all waiting on emergency lines. Need to get like some siren sound or something. We can do some siren action. What's up, love brother? How you doing, my man? Keeping you busy out there today in Vegas, man? Vegas peeps keeping you busy. Got a few topics to talk about today. Yeah, I got a few topics to talk about today. The main topic, though, is the Bud Soda situation. So if anybody wants to come in, just let me know. Let me know. I'll put the link and we can have a discussion. Oh yeah, Dwayne. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I got hit with something. Text to me earlier about somebody else. Jesus. So we'll get a few more people in here. We'll put the link up there for everybody. Okay, I'll just put the link now. How's that? Oh yeah. People can come in. There we go. So if you want to jump in, we can get this discussion started. So, what are you guys' thoughts on Bud Soda getting deactivated? Do you think it's about time? Do you think it was worthy of being deactivated? What are you guys' thoughts on that? Do you think he has set a bad example for the gay community by his actions, the way he works? How do you guys feel? Let's talk about it. Do you think he set himself up for failure and all that good stuff? Do you think he's the cause of his own issues? Juan, yes, but so had it coming. I kind of think you're right on that. I'm going to have to agree with that. I think it was just a matter of time. I think he set himself up. And all right, here we go. Let's see who we got. All right, we got Trout in the house. All right, look at this man coming in here. Yeah, what's up, Trout? What's up?
What's up?
Not much, man. How's it going? How's my audio? Is my audio good, by the way? Is my audio okay?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. You
Okay,
might end
because I
up
don't want
losing me. I'm
you know how
driving
everybody will
right
come in
now,
and
so
start. Yeah, right. Everybody will start coming in whining. Hey, your audio. Oh my god, you're cracking. Oh, you're too loud. Fuck. Like where you go into flexes, everybody's crying about restart it. Oh my god. Fuck.
it is kind of funny. It does kind of crackle and flex it like in the lounge, but it's always clear as hell when you do your live streams on here.
Yeah. It's probably just because you're driving around and shit like that,
Right,
and then you got, like I say, you got 15, like 8, 9 other people on the lounge. I'm sure StreamYards can only handle so much.
right.
You know. Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on Bud Soda?
I would say he probably is fucking guilty. I don't know what he got hit on, but if he's gonna sit there and admit that he knew it was risky before he did it, that kind of
Yeah.
sounds like admission of guilt.
Yeah, Mr. Master Gigs, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, because when I went on Pedro's live, he said that he didn't. He said something about he didn't do anything wrong, and then the next sentence he turned around and said, "I knew the risk of what I was doing." It's like you're totally contradicting yourself. Bro. Like that makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck he's got away with it this long, dude. Because when I go out there and cut on multiple apps, when they start going off like hell, especially if I'm in the middle of an order, it stresses me the hell out. I gotta cut them off.
Yeah, Flex. I know. I set it for 10 a.m. because I was supposed to be originally 9 a.m., but I overslept, and your text woke me up this morning. So I scheduled it for 10. I went and got my products to get ready for the live stream, and I started early so the people could come in. See what I mean? They're bitching. He's bitching already. Like, oh, it's like, come on. God damn it, Flex. Stop. Yeah, I think Bud Soda. Yeah, but my question, Master Gigs, do you think he sets? Do you guys think he sets a bad example for gig work by doing shit like that?
I
And do
mean,
you
to
think?
new people, yeah, to
Well,
new people, it doesn't look good.
yeah. And do you think that when shit like this happens, do you think this is one of the reasons why some of these apps come up with these different things to try to combat shit like what he was doing? Do you think that's
I
part
think
of the cause?
absolutely. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do think that's the reason for that shit. I mean, like I said, dude, if I'm running a DoorDash or a fucking Uber Eats, not that I do it a whole lot, I've kind of slacked off of it the past 2 months, but when I'm doing it, I've got to run that order before I go and try to grab another order because I have had stacks on DoorDash where I'll get out there and, the customer's food's waiting for 15 or 20 minutes in my fucking car and they
Yeah.
can't get the food out to me,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. They
and
definitely. Yeah.
and
I
then you
see
hit a
what.
traffic problem, and then you got a whole nother problem. Then you're another 20 minutes late, and then somebody's food went all to hell.
Yeah. Exactly. And then you get dinged for it when it does happen.
Exactly.
Brandon, Bud Soda's deactivation is a travesty. Why would you say that, Brandon? Why do you think? Why do you think? Like, why do you think that? Why is it a travesty? I think it's about fucking time. I think you can't. You can only roll the dice so long before you get fucked. You're gonna crap out, and that's what I think it is. And he admitted he knew what he was doing was risky, and so can you feel sorry for people? Do you feel sorry for somebody that fucks themselves? No, not really. I can't. I missed fun. I missed the fun. What happened? Bud Soda got deactivated from DoorDash. They took out a major contribution to the gig. But yeah, Brandon. Okay. Let's go with that, Brandon. Since you want to bring that up, you say he's a major contributor to the gig work. But if he's doing it all wrong, what is he doing for the gig community besides doing wrong shit? Like how is contributing the wrong way? Why should we reward somebody who's contributing doing the wrong thing? And I don't get that. I don't get that. How would you justify somebody doing shit wrong as a good thing? So Brandon, that's for Brandon. I'm like, how do you think that do doing bad things are good? Like, come on. They could have coached him better. It's not their job to coach them. Remember, you guys are independent employees in my eyes. But if you're independent contractors and you're supposed to be running your own business, it's not their job to fucking coach him. It's his job to coach himself and do it right. Yeah, I think a lot of people are looking at it as he got what was coming to him. Give warnings first. I'm sure he's had multiple warnings, Brandon. I'm sure. And let's be honest, a lot of these gig people, they don't fucking tell the truth. He's probably got multiple warnings. He's probably got all kinds of shit, and they don't fucking tell the truth. So I
Well,
don't.
yeah, it's just like Spark. I mean, he got deactivated on Spark, and when I heard that, I was like, oh hell, I hope I don't get deactivated on that because that is my main bread and butter now. Is
Yeah,
Walmart Spark, and then after this DoorDash shit happened, I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on with him. I mean, but I think it was all the multi-stacking that got
yeah,
him caught.
yeah. I thought maybe because he ran out of gas too many times. But, like Pedro locking his keys in his car instead of dropping the order, he kept it until he got to a locksmith. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's not cool. That's why I've never been one to take. I don't really take stacked orders unless it comes from the same store. I won't do it. I won't do it. I don't like if I get one to Jack in the Box and then one to McDonald's. I don't do those. If it's both from Jack in the Box, I'll do them because you're right there. You get both orders at the same time. You're not having to wait on.
Yeah, I've went back and forth on that myself. I've declined some stacks and I've took some stacks and I'm like, damn, I'm making pretty good money on that. But you never know which restaurant's gonna just hold you up and screw you.
Hey, what's up, Daphne? Danny, you don't have a wrench? I'm pretty sure I gave you a wrench. Now, but soda can work with Roy and shake sodas. Nah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was. Yeah, I don't. He wouldn't be able to do that at Domino's. Can't just take 30 deliveries at one time. Yeah. So I just think he set himself up for failure. He set himself up for that shit. Because he has this idea that he wants to make this much fucking money, and it's just unrealistic, and you set yourself up for failure. You know. What's up,
Yeah,
Xander?
the money he's trying to make's fucking crazy, dude. I don't
Well,
see why anybody needs that kind of money, like unless you got really big plans in life.
yeah, but yeah,
17,
but
18 hours a day is crazy.
yeah,
It's fucking crazy.
yeah. I see a lot of people. A lot of people don't feel sorry for him. That's interesting that you see that. So, but then you got the people that are hardcore Bud Soda fans and think, "Oh, it's not right. It's not right." Like Brandon, for example. So I don't know.
Every once in a while, I will order food on DoorDash, and I expect that shit there at a reasonable damn time when I order it. I don't want them running to 10 other houses to deliver their food first. You
Yeah,
know, because
exactly.
it's not cheap. It's expensive as hell. That's why I don't do it often.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're paying $15 in fees to get your food within a certain amount of time and you're waiting 30 minutes later or some other bullshit, yeah, that's not cool.
Right.
Yeah, he just set him. I think he just set himself up. So, what's the emergency? Well, we say we got Bud Soda. I have something about Reese. I got to bring the Reese's attention. Like, what the fuck? And whatever else comes up. We had Dino creating new words for the English language. We got new words coming out of the gig community. That's important. So, yeah, we got a few things. Oh, okay, cool, Scooter Butt. How you doing? Yeah, you can't go setting yourself up for failure and then you know expect people to feel sorry for you. But what's crazy is that everybody thinks like he's a great example of a gig worker, and he's working 20 some hours a fucking day, which is unsafe. He's doing all this multi-apping where he's taking 8 different orders from 8 different places all at the same fucking time. Like, how do people look at that and think that's a good thing? You know what I'm saying? Food
Yeah.
delivery is better in theory than in actuality. Very few food groups money gets stolen by these companies, cash out every day. Yeah, that's another thing. He lost 2 grand apparently. They took all his money as well for the whole week. So that's another thing. Is like, why aren't you taking out your money? If you already know you're putting yourself at risk by doing what you're doing of getting deactivated. Would you leave that much money in your account? That's fucking crazy. That you lost 2 grand. He's not going to get it.
Nah, you won't get it.
So that's another good example of what not to do. Don't be leaving your money in your fucking account like that. If you know you're fucking up.
I got
You know.
Dasher Direct, and I got I haven't been doing Dash a lot. I do more Walmart than I do the Dash. So maybe $10 or $15 will go on my Dasher card, and
Yeah.
then I'll spend that at the store or something. So it don't really have a balance on it.
Yeah, Cruising Dasher, Alamo City. How you doing? Yeah, Juan. He lost $2,000. Apparently, the whole week's worth of money he lost. $2,000. That's just fucking crazy, man. So there's another great example of something to learn from. Don't be leaving that much money in your fucking account. You know, that's what's funny. People fucking complain. That's what's fucking funny to me. Let's say, okay, he made $2,000 for the week, but it's funny these people complain because it costs $1.50 to cash out every day. So would you rather just pay the $6 to cash out for the week or lose $2,000? What the fuck? Like, are you hurting for $1.50 that you just can't cash the fuck out? Like, I cash out every time. At the end of my dash, I cash out, throw it in the fucking thing. It's $1.50. You can find that and change on your goddamn car floor, the floor of your fucking car. You know, it's like, come on, man. What's up, Flex? What do you want? Flex, you don't think DoorDash has the power to directly pull money back? Oh, no, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they might have to, but I don't think it's as easy to do as just closing your account and keeping it. So I'm sure it's possible. Of course, I'm sure it's possible, but or if they do pay you, I'm sure like if they decide to reactivate you, they'll make you work until you pay off what you owe them or some shit like that. I can't see them just arbitrarily going into your bank account and pulling out money. You got your air conditioner on, man?
My damn earbud died. Give it just a minute, it'll charge back up. Actually,
Gotcha. I know, man. My car way overheated last night. I had to. Well, like I said, Flex, it's the chance. I don't think they're going to go in there and yank out $2,000 out of his bank account without. There's got to be some process they would have to go through for your bank to release that kind of money to him. I don't know. Never had it happen, so I don't know. But yeah, he didn't look surprised at all. He knew it was coming, bro. He said he knew the risk, so it is what it is. He knew the risk, but even then, Flex, you should still take your money out. There's no reason to leave the money in there. Like, come on. If you make $250, $260 a day, the $1.50 to take it out is not a big deal. People waste more money on shit than $1.50 to take your money out. You know. So. Yeah, Flex is trying to cause some drama with Reese. That's another thing. More drama. Reese, I can't believe that was on this live stream. I'm gonna have to talk to Reese about that. Like, where is Reese anyway? He needs to be in here. He needs to explain that shit. Yeah, it's like it's just $1.50, or whatever it costs. What, $2.99? People act like, oh my god, they charge 99 cents to take out my $250. Okay, like come on, man. Yeah, it's true. It's publicly out there, so. Okay, Brandon. Yeah, it's $2,000 in 5 years. If you want to look at it as stupid as like a stupid way like that, feel free. That's it. Come on, bro. Maybe he wants to pay off his new car. Well, well, yeah, maybe he wants to pay off his new car, but now is he going to be able to pay off his new car? as fast as he wants? No. How about we need to learn to manage our money better and do things like that before we try to overdo it and all that bullshit, you know? But yeah, Brandon, you can look at it that way if you really want to look at it that way. I can look at what cigarettes cost me. Yeah, I've probably paid $10,000 over the last 3 years for cigarettes. I don't look at shit like that. That's doesn't make much sense, bro. Is Brandon trolling or is he being serious? I don't know, Xander, if he's being serious or not. Like, I don't know. I don't know. DoorDash is getting their 2K back for all his late deliveries. Yeah, problem. Yeah, exactly, Cruise and Dasher. All the money they had to spend for his complaints. And yeah, they're getting their money back for sure. For sure. Yes, Jonathan, it's emergency. Yeah, so we got Reese on the emergency today. We got Dino and his credentials making up new words for the gig community. It's fucking hilarious. He's got his credentials out here. Have a good day, everybody. Back to the grinding. All right, Bravo. Be safe out here, man. Crazy Vegas drivers. And be careful. Buy a coffee a day. You're spending twice as much. Yeah, exactly, Daphne. Yeah. You stop and get a donut or a candy bar. It's like, come on. Is that really how you gonna look at shit? Like, come on, man. Hey, what's up, Ricky Knight? Been a minute. How you been, Brent? Being half serious. Okay, you're always being half serious. I thought that Bud Soda was deactivated from DoorDash a long time ago. He knows he was fucking up. Yep, exactly. Yeah, he got deactivated, I guess, from Spark a while ago too. So, but yeah, it's just a matter of time, man. These people, and that's the thing, man. They don't learn from their fucking mistakes. You know, especially somebody like him, man. He's in the community on the regular, man. He knows what's going to happen, and yet you're still doing it. You're still putting yourself at risk. That makes no sense. Did Bud Soda get deactivated? Yeah, he did. I don't know. I haven't got the full story of why he got. I watched Pedro's video. I don't know exactly 100% why. He on the live stream when I was on there said he didn't they didn't give him an answer or he didn't feel he did something wrong or some shit like that. So I don't know exactly what it is. So I'm not going to speculate on what he did. Um, should we call the ambulance? Yeah, right. No, because you're according to that, we don't want the corporate greed, Necro, to come save your life. I guess his work doesn't work for Bosodi. He can go back to working Chippendale. See, shit, okay, I guess if you want to say that. Hey, Roddy, what's up? Do they really? No. At the end of the day, Daphne, no, not really. They can make up whatever. See, that's the problem with being an independent employee. They can get you whatever they want for whatever they want. They don't have to tell you shit. Walmart Spark, man, who got fired on your day off, Craig? Yeah, right. Yeah, they don't have to tell you shit. They can make up whatever excuse they want. At the end of the day, it's up to him to come clean, 100%. If he wants to be open and honest with people, then he needs to come clean and say, yes, this is what I did. This is what I was doing, and I got caught. Because that's one thing I can't stand. We know you're fucking up. You know you're fucking up, but yeah, you're not willing to come out and say this is the real reason, you know? Yeah, well, that's the unfortunate part, Alexander. They should throw them under the bus. They should use them as an example of what not to do. If your whole goal of being a gig tuber is to show people the right way and this and that, you need to throw the people doing under the bus that are doing it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So So you got to throw him under the bus, or he can man up and just come out and say it himself. That's what that like I did with Lyft. I came out and said what I did, and I owned my shit. So if you know you fuck it up and you know you did or got caught, then just admit you got caught and don't try to say, "Oh, I don't know," or "I don't think what I was doing was wrong." If you know you're wrong, you're wrong. You know you shouldn't be trying to take 5 orders at one fucking time. That's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, because people see that shit and they're like, well, hell yeah, I can go out there and make 50, 60 bucks an hour doing that. And that definitely ain't the right way to show anybody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'll make 50 or 60 hours for a certain specific amount of time before you get before you get kicked off, you know?
Right, right.
So,
That's the whole reason I've held on to a W 2 and didn't go and do them full apps full time because I told my wife, I was like, I could get kicked off of them at any given point for no reason at all. And
exactly.
I just use it as extra money, just extra.
Yeah. Let's see, Cruising Dasher Bus Soda was just thinking, I'll just wait until Rolling 100 comes around. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But sooner or later, yeah, they're going to get you. Can't call him a master of multi-apping. No, you can't call, even if he had six different apps that he was multi-apping, he still ain't a master multi-apper. I don't, just because anybody can go and pick up 5 orders at one time, you don't have to be a master at that. You don't have to be a master at that. We can all do that. But the thing is, are you doing the best service for your customers when you do shit like that? And the answer is no. No, you're not. You're not. You're not doing it. You're not doing a favor for the companies. You're not doing a favor for the customer, and it catches up with you sooner or later. That's all. Yeah, Rodney. Yeah, you spending a lot of money if you know. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, because you never want to post something on your channel that's against the terms of service. That's not very intelligent. You know. Oh, is Bud Soda in here? No, no, kind of. We are bashing Bud Soda a little bit. He needs to hear this shit because apparently enough people didn't tell him before he got deactivated. So yeah, he needs to hear this shit. He needs to step up his game. You know, you're in a customer service. He didn't work it as a customer service. He worked it as a Bud Soda service, and that's where he went wrong. And he needs to be told that. He needs to be told that. I don't shake sodas anymore. I haven't shaken sodas up in a long time. And shaking up a soda, yeah, it accidentally falls on the floor and gets shook up. Nothing I can do about that. Those things happen. You hit the brakes hard, soda falls off. It happens. What's up, Script? But no. But he needs to be called out because he wasn't working it as a customer service. He was working as Bud Soda service. His goal wasn't to provide the best customer service. His goal was to fill his pockets, and he got caught. So Bud Soda's on Welty's Live, yeah. Well, he can be on Welty's Live all he wants. I don't give a shit. He can go on anybody's live he wants to help. Hopefully, they feel sorry for him. You're not going to get nobody to feel sorry for you in here. What did he do? He got deactivated from DoorDash. But if you watch how he is, Aaron, he likes to go and pick up 5, 6 orders from different applications and just do all kinds of crazy shit like that. He'll take 4 or 5 orders at a time and just from different apps and all kinds of shit, dude. The dude actually was on a what? What? Oh, the dude was actually on a live stream and ran out of gas, bro. He ran out of gas on going to pick up 3 deliveries. So come on now. So also make sure restaurants are close together. It is important. Yeah, exactly, Ricky. You don't want to, but that's not what he did apparently. So he would just pick up wherever, whatever orders were out there, he'd go and pick them up. Especially working at nighttime when he does. Taco Bell's got a long line. Jack in the Box got a long line. So if you take 2 orders or 3 orders and you got to sit in each drive-through for 20 fucking minutes, that shit's going to be fucked up. Food's going to be cold. Shit's not going to be right. So. Yeah. He ran out of fucking gas. Yeah, like, come on, man. How the fuck do you run out of gas? So, well, yeah. It is what it is. And then we got Dino. He's making up new words. So that's a new word for you guys, credentials. So make sure you use that word on a regular basis. Give Dino credit for that. And I guess Torp is giving up on the Kahlua. How you doing? I guess Torp is giving up on the gig community and all that stuff, according to one of his latest videos. He's apologizing and giving up on, I guess, picking on people in the gig community. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's about. Where's Dino? Dino, I don't know where Dino is. Dino might think we're still fighting or something. He might not want to come in here. I don't know. It's possible. I wouldn't say me and Dino have like hash shit out. Not really. But he's allowed to come in here. He's not gonna like not be allowed in here. If he wants to come in, he can come in. He can do whatever he wants. I didn't know his fuckery was that bad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, his fuckery was bad. That's for damn sure. No tip. No tip. No tip. You get your food cold. Yeah. And that's the crazy part. I don't know what that kind of disease that is, script. So I wouldn't be the one to be talking about that. Sorry, it's okay, Trout. You don't have to apologize for shit like that, bro. You don't have to apologize for shit like that. Yeah, Master Gigs, and let's face it, Master Gigs. These people that don't tip. Hey, what's up, Bobby? I put the link in there if you want to come in and share your thoughts on your best friend Bud Soda. Gator Sticky Fingers, Bobby Gator Sticky Fingers. Extorting money from people and shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? What's up? Bobby trying to run another side hustle. Bobby trying to run another side hustle, y'all. Bet on Bobby's here. Yeah, what's up, Bet on Bobby? Mike Gas from Daily Bags. What's up? What's up, Marcus?
What's up, bro?
What's going on? Thanks, shit. We're talking about your buddy Bud Soda.
Man, you know what? Oh, hear me? My damn phone is.
We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh man, my volume. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Bobby Sticky Fingers, what's up?
Damn it.
Hey, Bobby, can we hear you? Okay, Bobby.
Why my volume fucked up?
Yeah, why is Bobby coming on my live? He can't get on my live, but he can get there on everybody else's live. Like, what's up, Bobby? The fuck? Look, he's gonna have to get out. What's up, Julie? You need to put up. Marcus, you there? Man, maybe I do lives at a bad time for like people's. Oh, there he is. What's up?
There we go. I couldn't hear shit. What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Same shit. We're just talking about Bud Soda's bullshit and Dino's new
Man,
words and shit.
oh, credential. Yeah, I saw that credential. I gotta get Dino. I get Dino some slack. I know what Dino meant, but Bud Soda though, I don't feel bad for him, bro.
Yeah, I don't either.
You know why?
No, but I don't think. I think a lot of people don't. So.
Well, this is my question to Bud Soda. What was the purpose of it? I saw him last night. Like, oh, I worked 22 hours yesterday or the other day. For what? You want to jump on live and brag to Pedro? Oh, I worked 23 hours. I did blah, blah, blah. And like you said, what happens when you do it 24 hours and kill somebody?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you like working, you checking your phone. Because I'll admit, I'll be honest, it's been plenty of times I've been on the road and I've had a DoorDash or Uber or something go off and I go look at it real fast and the person in front of me slamming their brakes.
Yeah.
Because a damn dog in the road or something. You know what I mean? You got 4 or 5 orders, you jumping around trying to multi-app just to get on Pedro Live and say, oh, I made $150,000 last year. Like, it's not worth it. I'm glad he got deactivated because, again, it's not worth it. You'll kill somebody for what? For bragging rights?
Yeah, right.
So,
Bobby, you there? You there, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. And script,
what up,
Bud
Bobby?
Soda is not a hero or a victim. I would say in Bud Soda's case, his customers turned out to be the victims because his bad customer service fucked over a lot of customers. So I won't say he's a victim, and he's definitely not a hero. Going out there and doing the stuff he did, that doesn't make him a hero. Like I said, he wasn't working for customers. He was working for himself. And no. There's that fine line, and I'm sure we can all agree that in a customer service job, you got to think of the customer, not just yourself. So,
no, I agree because, like you said, you know, you did all that. You got 5 orders in the car. Like I said, now you sitting there got this order because everything ain't gonna be ready at the same time. We all know that everything ain't gonna be ready. So while you sitting at fucking Taco Bell waiting on that, you got the McDonald's you picked up a half an hour ago. You're waiting on that, and then you're waiting on this. You're waiting on that. You know, like I said, now I'd be mad if I was Bud Soda's customer.
yeah.
Or the shit 45 minutes ago. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know Taco Bell at late night takes 30 minutes. You know
That's
Jack in the Box takes. Yeah, come on.
So I said I'm not bashing them personally, but I feel like, you know, again, it's too much. And if you are doing that, why are you bragging? Like, why are you announcing to everybody? That's the one thing about this YouTube and this social media. Everybody got to brag about your goddamn thing. If you can do it, do it. But why are you announcing to everybody? And then shock you get deactivated.
Yeah, exactly. Kahlua, did he get deactivated over hygiene? I have no idea. So what are your thoughts, Mr. Bobby?
Well, since I'm not here to really bash anybody,
well, you don't have to. We're not technically bashing him. We're just speaking on his bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I don't know exactly what he got deactivated for, so I can't speak on that. But I think anybody that knows how he works knows that this was probably something that was going to come eventually. When you constantly are playing with gasoline, eventually you're going to get burned. And you know, this is another reason why I preach multi-apping, because at some point, all of us probably do something to violate terms of services that could eventually catch up to us. I think, but when you make it so obvious that you're doing shit, it's inevitable. I don't wish it on anybody. Hopefully he can still pay his bills, but this is on him, and he has to just own it and realize it's his mistake. This is nobody else's fault but his own, and that's just that.
Okay. You say you don't want to bash him, so I'm going to ask you a question. From somebody who does it consistently the right way and shows people how to do it the right way, you got somebody in the community showing people the wrong way to do it. So why not call that person out and bash him for putting bad information out there, bad things you're doing out there that are fucking it up for other good people? Why not? Why be afraid to bash somebody or call them out like that?
It's not afraid, or it's not that like, I'll say this, I'm not some messiah that's here to save everybody. So I feel like we actually had this discussion last week, I believe, or a week, whenever you had your last live stream, where I said that even if I was to come up here and be like, "Oh, Bud Soda's a scumbag. Oh, he did it wrong. He did this. He did that." People that like Bud Soda are gonna support him no matter what I say. So it's like it's gonna be like falling on deaf ears. So it's the same thing. I made the analogy where if somebody think Roy's a piece of shit and they're an asshole, I can come up here and say it all day long. But there's still gonna be those 20, 30, 40, 50 people that are like, "No, Roy's the best. I like him. Fuck you, Bobby. Eat a dick." You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just the reality of it.
Yeah, but see, you will never say that, Bobby, because you know I'm the greatest. So it's okay.
Hey, wait, hey, Roy, I got another topic. Real big topic. I want to know why Bobby's so fucking full of shit. He made all that announcement about quitting YouTube, and I'm so stressed, I'm so depressed, I'm about to go home and kill myself. You were on fucking YouTube for 2 fucking days. You lying bastard.
Hey, first of all, Marcus,
why'd you lie, you motherfucker?
First of all, I never said I was going to kill myself. Second of all, I was actually gone from my channel for an entire week, so it shows how much you actually pay attention to anything I do, Mr.
Liar,
Fanboy.
you were gone for 2 days.
I was gone from my channel for an entire week. You can go back to the archives and try to find the video if you would like to have any evidence to support my theory.
All right, speaking to you.
102. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go drop this order off. I'll be right back.
To be continued.
Yeah, don't be dropping out no cold food.
Hey, but Roy, let me ask you this though, bro. Like this kind of goes back to the whole independent contractor thing. Well, maybe not. Anyway, I'll say it. My thing is, why do people that use this service think that they're smarter than the people that created it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because my thing is, though, Bud Soda hasn't come out and said why he got deactivated. Hey, I'm not bashing whatever, but my thing is, though, it's certain stuff that you're probably doing that you thought you were getting over, or you thought that you had a way. It's like people, they can see you. Like, that's my thing. Like, they create the fucking app, so why do you do shit and it's like, oh, well, I don't understand what I did. Like you said on your live, Pedro, dude, you did something. You see out your own mouth. Oh, I took the risk. Well, obviously you knew what you were doing was bullshit, like I say. So as long as he ain't crying about it. Now, I ain't really heard him whining and crying about being deactivated. No. If he ain't crying about it, then I give him that. But like I said, at the same time, I don't feel sorry for him because, again, you know.
Well, in this case, Brittingham, you're headed to Vegas. You know you got to hit me up. You got to hang out and do something. I'll put you on a live stream. You can say, yeah, what's up? I'm here in Vegas. I don't think he feels sorry for himself. I don't know. I don't know why you would go on TV, on YouTube, bragging about doing fucked up shit. And then I guess you kind of have to own it. But at the same time, now, does it mean that he's going to go harder on the other apps he does have and fucking those up now? Like, did he learn that's the thing. Did he learn a lesson? You know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't. He got sparked the same reason. He can't be sparked for that same reason. He was stacking shit and doing all that. So I feel like it's going to just be a domino effect. Because now he lost DoorDash, and now I got to go harder on. He ain't got Uber Eats, he said, but now it's like whatever app he do have, he's got to try to supplement because he bought that damn Honda. You know, what's up, Necro?
What's up, Marcus? Roy?
What's up? What's up, bro?
I actually came here to like whistle like you on the lounge. Then I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you're more than welcome to whistle. Just whistle. Just give us like elevator music in between comments or something.
I know. I was just like, joking.
Well, I'm not gonna yell at you. I'm not gonna yell at you like everybody does on the lounge. Like you can whistle. I don't give a fuck.
I know. I mean, Bud Soda got deactivated from one app. He still got 10 more apps. You know?
No, he said I saw a comment that he has 3 apps that he has to work. He has I think he said he has Instacart, Grubhub, and one other app. That's the 3 apps he has left to work.
The list is getting thinner.
Yeah. Do you think Bud Soda is lying? He didn't get deactivated. He wants people to talk about it more. He showed his deactivation on Pedro's live, so he showed his deactivation.
I mean, like you said, I think it's going to just end up being worse because, like I say, he set himself up now with this expectation of making, like I say, $100,000. I remember on UDM stream he said that I want to be the first dash to make $100,000 in 1 year. And again, get your money. I'm not mad at that, but I say, but at what cost? Like you said, what good is it you made $100,000 a year? Okay, to brag, just to come on somebody's live stream, say, yeah, I did it. Okay, now what? Like, you ran your goddamn brand new car into the fucking ground. You know, you fuck around in 22 hours, you mess around and kill somebody. God forbid, not wishing nothing on nobody, but we're human.
I think there are a lot of people that do 100,000 a year and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't even fucking put it up there. There's probably so many dashers and rideshare drivers that make that money. They don't need to brag about it. They have no reason to. And also, wouldn't it be better thing to brag about than say, okay, I made $75,000, but I invested $20,000 into this, and now I'm making that residual money off my investment, versus saying, oh, I got to make $150,000 on DoorDash, and I'm getting deactivated from every fucking platform. Damn near putting the risk of killing other people. Wouldn't that be more impressive to brag about than fucking,
do something with it, right? No, I agree.
Yeah,
what's the plan with that? Like you said, what's the end goal here? Okay, you made $100,000. Now what? You buy a house? Did you buy a fucking,
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you can say, okay, I made 125 doing DoorDash last year. I just put a down payment on my big crib right here,
right? Exactly.
Or I invested and I'm making so much off my investments.
Right.
Yeah, bragging about getting on the road and driving 22 hours a day. That's nothing to brag about. That's something to brag about, because that all, like you said, Marcus, and everybody, it will come back to haunt you. You kill somebody, now you have proof, and they have proof that you were out on the road 22 hours a day. Not to mention that sooner or later, that kind of shit catches up with us. It's kind of what happened with Uber and Lyft. People were out there driving so fucking long that the states ended up actually implementing you can only drive 8 to 12 hours a day now.
Right,
because of shit like that, and it turns around and affects other people,
And the one thing that I saw, not to dominate the conversation, the one thing I saw when like, think about these Hollywood actors and stuff, like, that guy Jamie Foxx, he went to the hospital, and it came out and said that he was shooting a movie when it happened, and it was like they got a stunt double and kept on going. And my point in saying that was, you do all this 22 hour, okay, you do that. Okay, you get an accident or whatever. Like I say, DoorDash, they gonna move on. Like, dude, you doing all this, you did all this, is it worth it? I said, to kill yourself or mess around and hurt yourself. Okay, not even say an accident or somebody. Okay, you mess around and tear your car up. Because I told you, I'll be honest, I've had plenty of goddamn days I'd have had an ad on, ad on $9. Oh shit, slamming my brakes because of damn dog around the street, a kid ball come out the street. So imagine you got 4 or 5 orders you're trying to get. You can't pay attention with that. You can't. Like, there's no way you can consistently keep doing that with your phone, keep going off and all these apps ringing and this app ringing and this app going off. And at night on top of that.
It's all about greed, man. Sometimes I'm passing like good offers. I feel bad. I fucking feel bad, but I can't do that. I know.
Corporate greed in America.
Yeah, well, and I said that earlier. Bud Soda wasn't working. I don't want to say that you shouldn't work to make yourself money. Of course you should. You should worry about your wallet. But at the same time, you chose a customer service job, and yet you're not doing anything for the customers. You're doing it for yourself. Like, okay, taking 5 orders at one time, that's not good customer service. We all know that's shitty-ass customer service. Like, I even get mad when I'm at Domino's. I get mad when I have to take 3 orders because I don't think that's fair to customers that have to wait. Sometimes it gets busy, you have no choice. But at the same time, I don't think it's fair for a customer to have to wait 30 to 45 minutes. I would rather Domino's learn to manage better and schedule better than to have to make us take 3 or 4 orders at one time. That's just not good customer service. And at the end of the day, look at how many of those customers that Bud Soda fucked over by delivering their food 45 minutes late, whatever the case may be. Who do you think they're going to take that out on next time? The next guy, because they're not going to tip. They're going to be like, why the fuck am I tipping $10 to wait 45 minutes for my food? So then the tips go down. All that shit's affected, and it costs us, other drivers are being penalized because of some drivers wanting to be greedy as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I can vouch for the whole pizza thing because, like I told you, if no one else can relate to you with the pizza thing, I can, because I worked for a pizza shop not too long ago.
Yeah.
And exactly what you just sat here and said. There would be times where we would have orders going like the same place. I give you for instance, there was an order one time that had a $25 tip on it. It was literally going the next street over before I was already going. I'm like you know, the timer was up there like, dude, this order been here 45, but you gotta go. That got $25 tip on. No, you got, my boss kicked me out. Like, Marcus, you gotta go. The order fucking sit there, damn at an hour. I get that $25 tip on it. You gotta go. Somebody else will take it. So the same thing with DoorDash. Like, dude, like you can't hold your food hostage for 20, 30 extra minutes because you got a $10 Uber going. You know what I mean? Like, let it go. Like, you know, like you said.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey Marcus.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Just so you know, I took a Prozac a little while ago, and I feel really good. You might want to take one too. You're a little high strung. I need you to just calm down a little bit.
I'm very calm, bro. What do you mean?
So
I'm good.
He sounds calm to me. He hasn't yelled
I'm not yelling.
crazy on nobody
Yeah,
yet.
I
So
ain't yelling,
I think I'll give it.
yeah, but he's talking so fast. I'm like, bro, I don't even understand what half of you shit you're saying, dude.
Okay, I do talk fast. I'll give you that. I will give you that, Bobby. I do talk fast.
You know what you tell Bobby in that case? Play it back later and slow it down,
motherfucker. No, I was just saying, Bobby, that I've been in that situation where, like at my W-2, where we had these orders, these add-ons, like Roy said, you have a pizza waiting there that's been ordered an hour ago, but you're waiting for the second delivery, and they'll have you take 4 or 5 at a time. Like, okay, we'll take this one too. Like, dude, like this shit been sitting for an hour. Cause like you said, you get to the house and the customer tipped $20. Like, what the fuck took you so long? I'm only down the damn street. Oh, exactly. I had to wait for 3 other ones. What the fuck, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And then in the long run, it ends up hurting you because then they won't tip as much. And I've seen, and being at Domino's, I've seen that. I've known customers that'll tip $15, $20, and their tips will start to go down $9, $8 because of situations like that. Because it's shit like that. So I've seen it happen. So.
Oh, absolutely. Because like you said earlier, you know, if I live down the street from somewhere, I have a general idea. Okay, like, dude, it shouldn't take this motherfucker 45 minutes to get here. I'm really up the street. And then, like you said, you couldn't find out. Oh, well, he could have been here 20 minutes ago, but he had a Wendy's order. Then a Burger King came through. Then a Chick-fil-A came through.
Yeah, exactly. That's ridiculous. Yeah. That's ridiculous. Yeah. But you also gotta think. We all know there's shitty customers out there on DoorDash and all them that don't tip. We know this. Right. So it'd be interesting to know the percentage of DoorDash customers. Sorry about the airplanes. It'd be interesting to know the percentage of customers on DoorDash that used to tip, but due to shit like what Bud Soda does and other drivers do, fucking around with their food, delivering it late, whatever, have chosen not to tip anymore because of that type of bullshit. I would love to see the percentage of that.
I would say that it's probably 50-50.
You think so?
Yes. I would probably say there's 50% of people that have had bad experiences and don't want to, and just assume that the way to solve it is, well, I'm not going to tip. And then you have the 50% that are either uneducated, ignorant. And I don't mean to sound like Pedro's former self, but it's true that there's a lot of people that don't understand that we're not employees. Shut up, Roy. That don't understand that we don't get paid an hourly wage and that we have to pay for our own gas. And you can sit there and say, oh, well, they should learn. But you can also blame the company for not being transparent enough with the customers so they fully understand that we don't get all these fees and tips and this and that we get a $2 base and whatever the tip is, and that's it. I've actually had customers mention to me, oh, I thought you got the service fee. I thought you got this. I'm like, no, I don't get any of that.
But then again, I would tell that customer you're full of shit. Everybody knows, and it goes the same with pizza people. They think, oh, I paid a delivery fee. Don't you get that? They know. Right. Let's fucking know. They know. And if anybody that orders DoorDash by now don't realize that we don't get paid all that shit, they're just making excuses to make you feel good. Come on, everybody. Any type of real service job, you should tip, regardless whether you think they get a delivery fee or they get a service fee. Come on, they know better. A service fee is a service fee. Not DoorDash isn't the only place that initiates service fees. Like if you go to Home Depot and you get a washing machine, and to have it delivered, it's a service fee of $45. People know that $45 ain't going to the guy installing the shit or delivering it. Come on, they know. I just take a lot of bullshit excuses.
Oh no, I agree, Roy. Because like you said, there's certain people that just want the service. Like you said, they don't give a fuck about you after that. Like, hey, I ordered it. Well, that's not my problem. Like you said, a lot of people, they don't care. Like the whole tipping thing, I've gotten over that whole tipping thing. My thing is now, take it, don't take it. That's why I always kind of laugh about people that get upset about the whole, like, dude, at this point, it.
I'll say this too. I will adjust my previous statement that it's not 50-50. It's more like 50-30 because there is, I believe, about 20% of people that still believe in cash tipping and don't understand, hey, if you don't tip in the app, it's going to come up as shitty and you're going to get some crackhead or some desperate fuck that just doesn't understand how to make real money. So there is that small percentage of people that, tip in cash, but there's no way for us to know that, and I'm not out here to gamble either. So
okay, Bobby Kalua and Script says you need an intervention.
Dude, whatever. Girls, I'll take the intervention. That's fine.
All right, cool. Okay, Cherry, I see you in here. How you
What's
doing,
up,
Cherry?
Roy?
All right,
Bobby. Is Bobby allowed to talk to me today? Can Bobby talk to me? He's mad at me.
I don't know. You sticky
What are you
finger.
talking about, Jerry? I'm not mad at you.
Okay.
What, I don't know, Cherry. Is that your new thing? You out here extorting people with sticky fingers?
Hey, Roy, give me your wallet, Roy. I want your wallet now.
Hey, Terry, long time no see, bitch. Fuck you.
I'm the only reason I came up here is because the only time I get to talk to Marcus is on Roy's. He won't come up nowhere else.
I won't go nowhere else, Roy. Nope. I'm up
I
to
know.
you.
I know.
Fuck you
I
guys.
got nothing to say. Here's what I'm going to say real quick. Obviously, we all like Bud Soda. I don't know why he got deactivated. And to say that every dirty multi-apper is not doing a service to the customer is wrong, but I understand Roy is 100% right. We have to look out for ourselves, but if you piss the customer off, then go get a job. I mean, so I agree with you, but I'm a dirty multi-apper to the core. Not like Bug Soda, because I don't take bad orders. He takes Burger King. He takes Taco Bell. But my Uber is 100% thumbs up, and my DoorDash is 4.99, and I've only got one Uber Eats ever taken away because I got caught. And the guy's like, hey, dude, you're driving all over town with my food. It was Uber Eats. He reduced my tip to $1. So, yes, I agree with you, Roy. But yes, I'm sticking up for dirty multi-appers. It's okay to do if you know how to do it, and don't push it. And I hit the button and have two orders, and I have a certain time frame in my head. If I can't pull it off, I unassign that order. No harm.
Yeah, but see, that's the caveat that you're making, Cherry, that others don't. Is you have to be able to do it the correct way. Yeah,
Correct.
There's no problem with doing it, but when you're out there, bro, and and we all know, we've all been to drive-through, not even DoorDash, just getting our own fucking food, that you go to Burger King, you're going to wait in that line for 20 minutes. You go to Taco Bell, you're probably going to wait in that line unless it's completely dead 15 minutes. So
right.
We know
and
that.
Roy, when you're taking only those orders, and Bud Soda takes a lot of drive-through orders, a lot of fast food orders, we know that that order is wrong as a customer. When me and Roy say, let's go to Wendy's and we order our food, it's a pretty damn good chance what we ordered isn't in that bag. The French fries are cold. The nuggets fucking look like they've been sitting there for 2 days. So the customers are mad. So you're going to get a low rating. You're going to get a low tip because those people expect when they go to Burger King for it to be messed up. When me and Bobby and Roy and Marcus all go to Burger King on your behalf, now it's supposed to be perfect. Now it's supposed to look like the TV commercial. It's not the TV commercial, but those people, you know what I'm saying, Marcus? Have you ever gone to Burger King and seen the picture and then looked at your hamburger and said, oh, that looks the same? Obviously, it's junk food.
Jerry, how you doing, Jerry?
Oh yeah, I saw a video online about that. They were saying like that should be like makeup brushes, be keeping the bun up, and they pour oil on the fucking burger. Yeah, that shit.
They be using plastic food and shit. Yeah, they do all kinds of crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And plastic food in most cases is more nutritious.
Yeah, probably would. Probably would. Be,
That's
to be
like shit.
honest with you.
Cherry's right. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Cherry's right.
But that's
But
that's the caveat. It's just making
right.
sure you're doing it fucking right from the start. Like anybody that's been a good DoorDasher or a good gig worker knows this. You should know this shit by now, bro. I know that if I go out there, I'm not gonna at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not gonna pick up Burger King. I'm not gonna pick up a stacked Taco Bell with this because I know I'm gonna be sitting there for fucking ever. I know this. I'm not
Right.
fucking dumb. I'm not dumb like that. You know what I'm saying? And I never use the drive-through anyways because I always do my door dashing when the stores are open so I can walk in there and get my fucking food.
Right, Roy, but Bud Soda's out there at 1 a.m. waiting. The drive-thru's only open. He's got a Burger King in the back seat. He's waiting 45 minutes for a Taco Bell.
Yeah,
and we all
Cherry,
saw that.
But Cherry, I've also seen ride-alongs with other people that are in the middle of the daytime. The store is open. They're in the drive-through waiting on the order because they don't want to get out of their fucking car. That's
Because
lazy.
they're fat. Because they're lazy like Marcus. Marcus probably does that.
I have Cherry. Fuck you.
See?
I have.
Marcus is paying $4 for gas, but he'll sit in idle in a drive-thru for a half hour.
Right. Too hot out here, right?
But it's okay. It's okay if the drive-through is fucking empty. But if you see 6 cars in a drive-through and you still purposely go through the drive-through because you don't want to get out of your fucking car and walk, yeah, you're a lazy turd, and you're going to deserve that bad rating for being late or whatever the case may be because you had the ability to provide the best customer service, which is get out of your fucking car, waddle your fucking ass up and pick up your order, and then go do it. So, you know, that's why I don't feel sorry for a lot of gig workers. I know I get a lot of shit for that. But I don't feel sorry for him because I do the shit. I know the right way to do shit. I'm not dumb, and I can see when you're not doing the right shit. So I'm gonna call you out. Unfortunately, and Reese, what is up with that video I see to say? What's up with that, man? We gotta have a talk about that, bro.
Which I didn't know. Don't get me in trouble.
I'm sure Flex has already put it out there. I'm sure Flex has already put it out there.
Yeah,
So look for a short from. Look for a
I'm in love. I'm in love with the world today. If I was sitting next to Marcus right now, I'd give him a big hug.
My man, I miss you, Terry. Right, I miss you, bro.
I know.
Well, I'll join shit. I'll come to Wild.
I can actually see Roy and Bobby anytime I want. They'll be on the lounge. It's you that hides. You hide. Yeah. You hate the lounge. You still got a grudge against the lounge, Marcus. You need to come in there.
You know what it is, bro? I'll be honest. A lot of shit y'all be talking about, I don't be having no input on. Like Roy be having topics I can input on. Like y'all be having like with Mr. Anderson be fighting. He called somebody a fucking stupid bitch 2 weeks ago, and now was it Danny? He's pissed about socialism and shit. I ain't got no dog in that fight, you know.
Yeah.
What's up, Bobby?
I hear you.
You were gonna say something? I thought you were gonna say something.
I just wanted to know why Cherry thinks I was mad at him.
Oh, I ain't, Bobby. Actually, yeah. I understand everything, and I just want to make sure that you're good.
From what I heard last night, From what I heard last night, you guys are like mob connected or something. Out there.
Listen, I got South Florida. Right. Bobby is now the head of the Louisiana syndicate. Yes.
That's why I was going to call him Bobby Gator Fingers.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I had a conversation this morning. I'm obviously not going to keep rehashing this shit, but I had a conversation this morning and made it about as crystal clear as I could, all joking aside, that I had nothing to do with any sort of alleged extortion that I believe didn't actually occur, and it's a big, giant misunderstanding. And I did not do anything about that. I never said anything. I never implied it. So, and that's the end of that.
Okay, good.
All right. And for the record, because I don't want to talk about it, what's being said isn't accurate. It was said as an example, and I'm not going to keep rehashing it either.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
We're done. Okay. We're done.
Bobby Sticky Fingers and always cherry pick fucking.
Yeah. Marcus, we're going to get you shaking people down, man, in Ohio or wherever. You're going to be walking into the restaurant. Yeah. Hey, Cherry sent me. I need $50. Otherwise, we're going to stop all your DoorDash orders for the day.
I got your back, bro.
I can see that the other way around. I can see Bobby being the guy behind, sitting in the chair. Cherry would be the enforcer. He'd have to send the people out. Right. I could just see Bobby sitting there.
And Bobby
Yeah, I
sits
see Bobby.
behind a big office chair, you know, like over a big skyscraper, and you turn around and it's Bobby, little tiny chubby Bobby. It's like you're the head of all this.
Fucking
We
King
thought you
Kid
looked
of
like
Spider-Man.
Roy. Yeah.
With a cigar in his mouth.
Yeah, right. He looked like
King
homeboy off of the fucking Daredevil, whatever that guy
Yeah,
is.
King Kid, right?
Whatever that guy is. The Kingpin. He'd be the
King
Kingpin.
Yeah.
Bobby the Kingpin.
Clicking his fingers, and some little blonde brings him a silver platter with some fucking
Yeah,
Twinkies
right.
and shit
With a
on
sausage in his mouth. Right?
it.
What's up, Blaze?
Bobby.
We're just talking about the whole Bud Soda thing, Blaze, and goofing off and doing other
Right,
shit
but
like
that's
that.
my real reason why I came up here. It's good to dirty multi-op. We all make more money, but just understand you can screw yourself over at any second. Just have a quick finger to unassign one of those orders if you have to.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you on this, Cherry, because you said you do the Murdy app. At what point do you draw the line of worrying about yourself and not worrying about the customer? Where do you draw that line?
With DoorDash, if I can't get to the restaurant 9 minutes late, I unassign it. And I unassign it with enough time because that's their cutoff. After 10 minutes, you can get a contract violation.
Right.
So I keep that 9-minute window in my head. Now, Uber Eats just started have expected pickup time, so that makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
But that's what I do, and I never go in opposite directions unless it's more than a mile or two. I mean, I have beautiful orders, but they're one's to the left of me, one's to the right of me. I want to take them. Necro wants to take them. Necro just mentioned that. We can't take them. Yes, we can. I have it on 2 phones. I can put one on airplane mode. The customer won't know the difference. But if I feel weird driving around, especially because I usually only take good orders, if somebody's giving me a $15 tip, they deserve their food. And they deserve it first and on time.
Okay. And do you think that's where Bud Soda kind of lost his way? That he was more worried about trying to make that 125 grand versus?
I think Bud Soda is bitter towards the customers because he only takes fast food at night to army bases and to middle class people, and he is upset because he sees Cherry and he sees other people getting $30, $40, $50 orders, and he thinks a catering order is a large order from Taco Bell. So I think he tries to overcompensate for that, and he really is mad at the customers. We hear him call everybody Karens. If you don't take Burger Kings at 12 at midnight, you won't get a Karen customer, I guarantee.
Yeah, guaranteed. Yeah, that's guaranteed.
Some drunk jerk wants their food. The wife ordered it. He looks at how much overcharged he's being paid. And then, you know what I'm saying? Now he's mad at Bud Soda. I just paid $40 for something I could have go picked up for $15.
Yeah.
And now they're mad. And then they say, you forgot my ketchup? Fuck you, Bud Soda. And you know that.
Yeah. And it took 45 minutes to get here. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And you gave me straws from Burger King and I ordered McDonald's. I know you're dirty multi-app.
Okay, now this is my question. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Bobby because Bobby said, well, he's not here to bash. Do you think that if more people would have tore into Bud Soda's ass instead of praising him all the fucking time, maybe he would have woke up? Or do you think
I think he's addicted to it. He's full-blown addicted to the apps, addicted to dirty multi-apping, addicted to YouTube. And I love Bud Soda as a human being. He has my phone number. He's invited to spend a few nights at my house if he ever makes it to Florida. But it's dangerous what he does, and it's not good for the customer. It's not good for the app. It's not good for drivers, like you said, Roy, because the bottom line is the $10 tip remembers Bud Soda and only tips $4 next time.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So with all that said, we're saying somebody, maybe Bobby said or somebody said, well, if you like Bud Soda, you're not going to bash him. I'm not bashing Bud Soda. I like him personally, but it's not safe to work 18 hours a day on the road. You're going to kill yourself. You're going to kill somebody. It's not good to the customer to drive around with 3 orders. You want to take 2, you think you can pull it off, fine. You want to take 3 from 2 separate companies where one's a stacked, okay. But once you start taking 4 orders at 1 in the morning and you're driving on a dirt road, you've been working 12 hours, you're holding somebody's milkshake, you're fucking the person. I mean, it's just too many working parts. It's not safe. So I'll be the first to say that. And Bud Soda can call me right now, tell him I like him as a human being. But no, it's not a good example. And no, we could have told him 1,000 times he was not going to change, Roy.
Yeah.
Ever.
Okay, cool.
Ever. Never.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. What's up, Trout? You're back. Yeah.
He's addicted to the life. Don't you agree, Roy?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know his personal life, bro, and I don't know why he feels he needs to make 125,000. Because I was talking about that earlier. It would be more impressive to me if he came up here and said, "Okay, I made 75, but I invested 20, and so now I got my investments." That makes more sense to me to be bragging about than trying to say, "Oh, I'm going to go out here and do DoorDash and make $125,000." You know what I'm saying? That's retarded.
Yep. Well, let's be honest.
Because honestly, yeah. What, Bobby?
There's only 3 reasons why somebody would do that. They either are trying to start up a business, they have nothing better to do in their life, or they owe money to somebody that's about to break their kneecaps. There's only really 3 alternatives that make logical sense.
All right, well, Bobby, I'm going to say something really, y'all are going to get mad. But what if Bud Soda had a minimum wage job, worked 120 hours, and got time and a half after 40 hours, and took a bus to work? Didn't even have a car. I mean, the hours he's putting in does not equate to the money. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Why would I get mad about that? That's true. Because I just, people say, oh, well, now you're talking about Bud Soda should get a W-2. When you're working 120 hours, I mean, think about what, even a shit job, you're making good money. You're not risking your life. You're not driving around. You're sitting in a place. Nobody's going to give you a ticket. You're not going to get a DUI. You're not going to break down and run out of gas. You're not going to get hit by a bus. You know, sure, you could slip and fall if it's a restaurant. Some psycho could come in and rob everybody, but you're a lot safer. It's a lot more sane, and it's safer for the community. And you're making your money, Bud Soda. I mean, fuck, what's the minimum wage in New York? 15 an hour?
Yeah, well, not only that, there are other benefits you get from having a W-2 as well. Insurance benefits, you get paid time off benefits. Especially, New York is one of those states that, just like California, they fucking give everything to everybody. So,
I mean, Jesus, Bud Soda, maybe one of those mom and pop restaurants needs somebody to work in there. You'll get $15 an hour, free food. You won't have to drive your car, and time and a half after 40 hours, Bud Soda.
Yeah,
you ever think of that?
And I like delivering food. I don't have a problem delivering food. I like the delivery job, and that's why I got a W-2 doing delivery, because I'm getting paid to go out and do something I like to do, even though I do gripe and bitch about it, but it is what it is. But I still like to do it, and I'm getting the other benefits on how to do it and all that other bullshit. So,
well, I told you, one of the die-hard sleep in your car in between lunch and dinner, doesn't go home, friend of mine is now working weeknights at Marco's, and he's making a lot better money than just doing DoorDash. And just to stick up for Roy, the guy's averaging $30 an hour during the week.
I'll give you an example. Last night, I worked from 4 to 10, 6 hours. I came home with $100 in tips and shit. So add that to my almost $11 hourly wage. So that's 6 times, let's say 100. So I made almost 25 to some dollars an hour.
And they give you a free shirt. I had to.
So I made almost $25, $30 an hour at Domino's, and doing the same shit that he's out there trying to kill himself doing, DoorDash.
Yep.
And I only have to drive so many miles. My car only drives so many miles. You know, I don't go no farther than 2, because they cut our delivery area. I don't go any farther than 2 miles on a per delivery. So, you know, if I
did a Papa John's 2 weeks ago, Roy, and they were so mad. The drivers wanted to beat my ass. The reason why they kicked it to, I forgot, Uber Eats or DoorDash, was because it's not in their area. And they're like, but this is a big order and a big tip. And they were mad because I guess the manager was like, nope, I'm not letting you take it. And I walked in and got like a $25 tip, and it was like 5 miles, but their radius is 4 or something.
You know, that's a fucking no-no in my opinion. DoorDash should not be digging into businesses that have their own drivers. That's a no to me. Like when I worked for, and I know it can be done because when I worked at Jimmy John's, Jimmy John's used DoorDash, but DoorDash didn't use their drivers. They used Jimmy John's drivers. So whatever order came through DoorDash went to me as a delivery driver for Jimmy John's. There was no drivers coming in picking up orders.
Right.
So I know it can be done. So for DoorDash to be fucking giving orders to DoorDashers and not using the company's own drivers, that's fucked up in my opinion. Because that's what causes the animosity where now you got pizza drivers that want to beat you up, Cherry, because you're taking money out of their fucking pocket.
Right. And keep in mind that they're also doing the ones that are low tip when they're busy. Instead of giving it to the driver, they're saying, let's do it as a merchant order to Uber Eats or DoorDash, whoever they're using. And now we are looking at these orders going, what the fuck? You know?
Why should me as a driver for the company have to take a no tip order and then some dasher walks in and gets a $10 fucking tip?
Right.
That's bullshit. That's why I like Jimmy John's, because we got the DoorDash. They use DoorDash, but they use us drivers. There was no outside DoorDash drivers coming in picking up food. So whenever we got an order for DoorDash, I got the order, I got the tip, and I got everything paid all at that one time. So there was none of that bullshit where
Jimmy John's publicly went after companies like DoorDash. Remember a couple of years ago, they were like, they did commercials going, don't use DoorDash, use us. So,
that's the good, like I said. So I know it can be done. So this whole idea that if a DoorDasher walks into, let's say Domino's, if a DoorDasher walked into Domino's and was taking an order within my delivery area, I'd be wanting to beat somebody up, because that's not that would be bullshit.
Oh yeah, in the area, absolutely right.
You know.
Now the job I had, the pizza spot I worked, they would do DoorDash only if it was something like out of the area. Like we had some like a guy last night, that Judge Dre guy. He's out here where I'm at, out Cleveland. And there's some areas that's like, oh hell no, I'm not going down there. So in that case, they would use DoorDash. Like, look, ain't nobody trying to go to sheep. Okay, fuck it. Anybody? They would ask us, like, y'all want to go to the sheep apartment? Hell no. Okay, fuck it. Send DoorDash. So I agree with that.
And that's another thing that I think DoorDash could fucking fix that nobody ever fucking talks about is the mileage radius.
Yeah.
Why the fuck am I going to Roberto's on my side of town to deliver out in Henderson, Nevada, 16 miles away? That's bullshit, because I know Henderson, Nevada has Roberto's. So there's no reason to ever have a dasher. And that would solve a lot of the cold food issues, the fucked up dirty apping issues. And we know it can be done, because I've seen it done through Jimmy John's, that you can do orders within a specific delivery area. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. So that's something you never hear anybody bitch and complain about. That why don't they pick the restaurant and do a specific, no order from DoorDash will be delivered longer than fucking 4 miles. Because come on.
Now DoorDash does have limits in some things, and it's funny because I know one restaurant, I'm not going to say what, if the customer orders through the merchant, then there is no limit. It could be literally 30 miles away. But if you order through DoorDash, they limit it to like 17 miles. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Blaze. Let's see what Blaze. Yeah, that's not right at all. DoorDash should always stay in their own zone and not use people from food industry workers to do their job. That was the good part about Jimmy John's, Blaze, is you could still get your order from DoorDash for Jimmy John's, but DoorDash made an agreement with Jimmy John's that they would use Jimmy John's drivers. So we got the benefit of people ordering off DoorDash. We would get the benefit, not a fucking outside driver. So that limits the fighting between why is this fucking DoorDash driver getting my fucking $10 tip when I could just take the order right down the street that he's getting and get my $10 tip. That's not fucking fair to me. So that's the agreement they made, that anything within Jimmy John's delivery area, that went straight to the delivery driver that worked for Jimmy John's, not fucking an outside driver, which I don't have a problem with. I think that's a smart idea. Because then you're gonna have happier businesses. Because like you said, you guys go to Pizza Hut, a Pizza Hut driver standing there, and the order's within his delivery area, and it has a $10 tip on it, and now he gets fucked out of a $10 tip because fucking DoorDash doesn't use their drivers, and that's not right to me.
Well, I mean, I've had a fight with a really good mom and pop restaurant where the driver came out and said, "What are you coming in here? It's not supposed to be picked up till this time." And I had to start an argument with him, and I was like, basically, he was mad. He was making pizza boxes and prepping, and I was taking a $35 tip. You know?
See, that's
and he was like really mad at me, you know, and he's like, "You can't come in here early," because he's mad. I took his money.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's not right. That's not right.
Right. And it's a place where most of the orders come through the tablet, and the owner decides what the driver gets and what, you know, gets thrown out to DoorDash. They use DoorDash only as a merchant. And I don't know the issue behind it, but he was really mad at me where we were yelling at each other. And I was like, dude, you know, and I finally said it. Don't be mad at me. You got to sweep the floor. You know, I don't have a job. You do.
Yeah,
and it was,
but that's the thing. That's animosity being because of the fucking app. And if we know that,
Roy, the owner wanted him to prep and needed to get ready for dinner and didn't want him to take this order. Needed him to do stuff, you know, because he's also paid to work in the kitchen. So, and he was mad about it. You get what I mean?
Okay, Necro. First of all, Domino's does not work with DoorDash at all. They actually were giving people money or businesses not to use fucking DoorDash. So I get all the loppers from Domino's when they come up in my turn. So yeah, I'm not worried about DoorDashers coming in Domino's. So,
but Pizza Hut, Marco's, what's the other one? Papa John's. They all use the apps also.
Yeah.
Domino's, no. And it's funny because one of my regular customers is a Domino's manager. Loves Chipotle.
Okay,
well, that's probably a good thing because Domino's is the nastiest pizza of all of them. So
I cannot deny or agree with that statement. So we'll just stay neutral in that statement.
No, Little Caesars and CC's are the two worst pizzas.
I don't have no problem with Little Caesars.
No, Little Caesars cardboard crap. I'm a cherry. Little Caesars like taking a box of cardboard and fucking baking that shit. That's just terrible.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. Maybe it's because I work at Domino's. I've ate it so much. It's like anything's better than Domino's, I guess.
Right. Oh, I worked in a Chinese restaurant. I didn't eat Chinese food for 2 years after I quit. I managed a wings place. If you showed me chicken wings and I saw you asking to meet me, Brian, I'm going to meet you. I'm going to meet Johnny Kneecab over the weekend in Daytona. I'm going to hook up with you next week.
Yeah.
But I was a manager of a wings place. If you put wings in front of me, I would vomit, you know?
Well, yeah, there's some smells. You just, like, I don't like picking up Chinese food orders. That's one of the things, unless it's paying really good, I will not pick up Chinese food for some reason. That shit makes me want to throw up in my car. I dead ass, dude. If I pick up Chinese, it starts getting me queasy and shit. So unless it's paying super, super good, Roy does not pick up a Chinese food order. Because I know it just makes
great food.
Oh, that shit makes me want to throw the fuck up every time. Every time. Just walking in a Chinese food place makes me like, you know, I don't know what it is. So something about it.
Yeah. I still like Chinese. What's Marcus drinking? Shots? He's drinking NyQuil, maybe.
He looks like he's sniffing something.
Yeah, maybe he's taking some Pepto or something. He's in here with you guys.
Yeah, he can't stand it. He's like, me and Cherry are getting along. I'm getting sick.
Starting to get the heartburn listening to Cherry. Oh my God! Why am I agreeing with Cherry?
I'm still waiting. I know Torp and Marcus live close to each other. I'm still waiting for that meeting.
Oh, well, we don't have to worry about Torp anymore, bro. He said he was sorry and that he was moving on, bro. So we don't have to worry about Torp anymore.
Well, I'm going to say something. I watched the Torp video the other day and all the problems with his wife that we all had. His wife actually just came out of the shower and walked by in just a towel. And he said, look how hot she is. So anybody that really thought Torp was mad about what me and Flex were saying, he was just trolling. He thought it was hilarious. Yeah. Do we all realize that now? Yeah. I ain't getting into it. We ain't getting into it.
Yeah, it also when he realizes that the people that he's like trying to troll at the end of the day don't give a fuck and they just let him go, he'll
Right.
realize it doesn't matter. Like you can say, like I said, you can say anything you want about me. You're not the first. You won't be the last. I just blow you off. It doesn't bother me none. You'll lose respect for me at that point, and I just won't bother you. I won't watch your shit. I won't listen
Yep.
to your shit. Yeah, it's like Bobby. If Bobby decides to come out for no reason, which I know he wouldn't because I'd destroy him, talking shit about me all the time, I'd be like, okay, Bobby, good for you, bye. And you know what I'm saying?
Wait. I liked how you started that sentence. I didn't like the way you ended your bullshit. You would destroy me? Do you understand when they call me Baby Cherry, I'm learning from a psychopath? Do you really want to go this route, Roy?
Oh, please, come on now.
Because remember, it's only a matter of time before my conscience is gone, and I'm just going to say whatever. So
Yeah, okay. Well, you can think anything you want.
Yeah. Remember, Light, Roy, Willie all molded you, and then once you were molded, Flex was like, "Good job, guys," and then I came along and like, "Now let's make him a killer." So your channel is our channel, and I know you don't like that, Bobby. Trout will agree.
Wait, what happened? What did I miss? I'm sorry,
Nothing.
Jessica just randomly pulled up next to me.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat it because you'll get mad.
I'm not, dude. I'm on Prozac right now. I couldn't get mad if you tried.
Dude, if you chop the Prozac up and snort it, it works much better.
Okay, we don't need to be giving that kind of advice out on my channel.
Okay, sorry.
Oh my goodness, man.
You knew I wasn't going to behave the whole time. Here, you want me to take a Uber Eats? Y'all want to do a Wingstop? $2.35, $3. It's more than $1 a mile, you morons. Somebody will take it.
I would take that.
I wouldn't. Dude, I don't fill drinks. They all make you fill the drinks at Wingstop. And I throw the cup at the bitch. I say, here, you fill it.
Well, I don't know. Ever since the cooties, the Wingstop that I normally would go to, because Wingstop's one of my semi-blacklisted. It has to be a specific time, or I don't go there because of the wait times and shit. But ever since this Wingstop, ever since the cooties, they fill the drinks now. I don't have to fill my drink. They do it on
not mine.
Yeah, so I haven't had to worry about that. But they're on my semi-blacklist as it is. So I won't go there.
Is he allowed to say blacklist, Marcus?
Yeah,
he's fine, bro.
All right, just checking. You're the brother up here, so we gotta ask if he's allowed to say blacklist. Okay, just checking. Keep us in line. I don't want to get in trouble today.
Bro.
Look, there goes Trout laying in his sexy position. Look at
Trout has a fans only channel. Y'all don't know.
Right.
What the fuck, Bobby? I'm home in bed, buddy.
Yeah.
You know who also does that is Dino. Dino and Trout lay in bed when they talk.
At least Dino has the decency to put some kind of cool shit in the background, where Trout's like, "Fuck, I ain't doing all that."
Well, as long if for some reason all of a sudden the Trout shit starts shaking like this, then it's time to get off because we know he's doing something else on that bed.
Show us the nightstand, Trout. Let's see what you got on your nightstand. What's most important to you? You got some KY jelly. You got dirty magazines. What you got?
Man, bro, if you're using if you're still using KY jelly, you need to upgrade the game, bro. That shit's weak. You need to upgrade the game on that.
I don't need it. I'm little.
I'm not. So I'm not. So I use stuff. So.
I know, Roy. We all know.
Plus, I'm a freak like that. You get.
Yeah, another Wingstop. I got to shut this off.
All right. Cool.
But anyways, Bobby, I wasn't saying that you were mad at me. I was just messing with you.
Dude, I told you I'm too inebriated right now to be mad at anybody.
Inebriated?
I medicated him.
Jessica medicated me.
Oh, good.
Oh,
what, like a horse tranquilizer?
Keep him in check.
Did you just say a horse tranquilizer?
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Hey, remember I lived with a pet nurse for a while. I got to know a dog tranquilizer, horse tranquilizer, cat, fucking Prozac. I saw it all.
Well, Jessica's in the car with me. I gotta go grab an order, so say hello to her.
Hey, Jess.
What's up, Jess?
What's up, Jessica?
Yeah, Bobby, where did Pedro make you put your tattoo?
You can stare at it.
Bobby said it's on his ass so you can stare at it.
I don't. Sorry, dude. The people on Mars could stare at his ass. That's how big it is. So come on.
Please, he has the flattest ass on earth.
Yeah, Bobby's got a flat butt, like an old man.
Yeah, looking at Bobby's ass would be like staring at the fucking moon from 5 miles away. All good.
Poor Bobby.
I know. We're picking up Bobby now.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, see, Jess, that's what happens.
All right, so we got our thing out about fucking Bud Soda. So that was what the majority of this was about. So.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about anything else.
And Dino's new word. So since he's trying
Dino's new word, and then whatever you said about Robert Reese, I don't want to look.
Yeah, Necro fucking what's his name? Dino is trying to invent new language for the English language and shit.
Well, here's the thing, Dino. Nobody's asking you to go, like, knock on the fucking door of DoorDash and speak for us.
Yeah.
You know?
Jess,
nobody cares, Dino.
It was fucking funny, Jess. He called it credentials. I think he meant to say credentials, and he said credentials.
Credentials. That's kind of fun.
That's a Bobby word, actually.
It was fucking hilarious, man.
I'm going to use that in a sentence tomorrow at work.
Jessica, remind Bobby he does have a diploma and he still says axe instead of ask.
Yeah, Jessica, when your employees come in to work, Jessica, ask them, say, hey, can I see your credentials to make sure they have their, it kind of look at their face like, the fuck is he doing?
I'm going to do it. Because I'm always the one to correct their grammar, so that would be fun to hear that from me.
That'd be fucking, just a look at their face. They probably look at you like, what the fuck she just asked me for? My credentials.
I like it. I'm not mad at it.
It'd be fucking hilarious. It'd be good if you videotape their fucking reactions to it. See, I'm coming in, I'm checking everybody's credentials today. It'd be like, what? Credentials?
Credentials. I like it.
All right, cool. Well, we're going to end this bad boy because I'm sure we got other people's shit to go watch and show them some love and all that good stuff.
All right, y'all. Thanks for having me, Roy. See, you didn't even kick me off. I should say something right at the end so you kicked me off. But
my question is, why do you come to my stream and act so mature compared to everybody else's channel?
Because you have this thing where you like to stir it up on other people's channel, and then you like to have this thing where you're like, okay, now I'm the judge, so I'm respecting that. That's all. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, me and Roy, I mean, at any second, you and me could start cussing each other out. So it's kind of fun for anybody watching. It's like, are they? How come they're so civil? It's like, because I'm on Roy's.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, tonight, if you want to fight, we'll go fight on the lounge.
Yeah, we'll go fight on Flexes or something.
That's like the boxing ring. This is like we're all hanging out before the match.
Let's go on strike until Bud Soda gets reactivated now.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Not going to happen.
Nope. And by the way,
I can't
I got in an accident in closing. The first thing the lawyer does is get all of your phone records. So they know if you're multi-apping, they know if you're speeding, they know if something happens along the way. So, Marcus said the app knows everything. The app knows everything, but nobody's watching it. But if there's an issue, they can go back and get all that information and put it together going. He was doing a Grubhub, an Instacart, and a DoorDash all at the same time at 2 a.m. and was doing 60 and a 20.
Well, not only that, the Popos can do that to you as well.
Right.
So if you live in a state where you're not supposed to be on your fucking cell phone and there's an accident and they say, well, and you say, well, I was doing DoorDash or something, they can get your phone record and be like, hey, the fuck, and then you're fucking, you're done,
I had an issue with DoorDash and a guy, it was like a slip and fall. I'm not getting into the whole thing. And they were like, hey, we need a forensic expert to look at your phone. And I was like, oh, really? Are you a judge? And they're like, no, we're the lawyer. And I threw it in the fucking canal that afternoon. I was like, nope. You know what I mean? I was like, you're not a judge. Get a warrant. You can have everything in my house. Just you need a warrant,
So if it's a bad enough accident and the cops want to get your shit to see what you were really doing, they can. So
yep. And just to let everybody know, when DoorDash says that they can look at your text messages, it's your personal text messages too. So watch what you're saying.
Yeah.
They
Well,
can
just
look
like
at what you're saying to your girlfriend, saying, honey, I want to do this to you when I get home. They have the right to look at your phone for any reason.
Yeah, and it's just like Domino's. Domino's can check you anytime they want because we're on an app through Domino's. So it's the same
Right.
with there are W-2 jobs that have that same fucking way of checking you if you're speeding or you're fucking sitting there jerking off for 30 minutes instead of working. They have all that shit. So.
Right. Just like when you're an office worker now, they know that you're sitting on Craigslist looking for a car.
Yep. Yeah,
they have that.
And they can just watch you right through your own fucking camera on your computer and see what the fuck you're doing.
Right. And they're like, this dude, Roy spent the last 6 hours of a 20-hour work week looking for a new pickup truck.
Yep, exactly.
So it's all the same thing. Say you have more rights because you're an independent contractor. Ain't no fucking way you have less rights. Whatever your laws is in your state as an employee, you don't get those.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all. Have a good day. See ya.
All right, y'all. So I appreciate everybody coming in. Thanks for coming in, Trout. It's nice to see your face.
No problem, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby. We'll let you get back to work, Bobby.
All right. Later, bro.
All right, guys. You guys have a good one. Peace out. Appreciate everybody coming in. Thanks for coming in, and let's go play, mess around with other people, and bug them. So, thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later. Hasta.